How do you start your own basketball academy in 2024? Today we are with Coach Darren from Hustle Basketball Academy, and he's right there, so we're going to find out more. So actually Darren came for my competition last year for FOTC. That's the first time where I met him, but I haven't actually seen him coaching and doing all his work yet. Let's go and find out what he says to his students and see how he coaches. I wouldn't say he's a new coach, but this academy is fresh to him. He just started it this year, and I'm really excited to find out what are the secrets of his trades. Let's go. Looks like he has all the cones all set up. It seems like I think he has an assistant coach with him to help him out with his session. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Coach Xavier. I'm helping out with Hustle Basketball Academy to coach the students.
How long have you been helping out with Darren already?
I've been in Hustle Basketball Academy for about 1 to 2 months.
How's it been?
It's been fun and a good learning process for me under Coach Darren.
So Darren's a good head coach, huh?
Yeah.
Seems like one of the students not feeling well, and I think he's calling the parents to, get them to take a look at him. More important, rather than being a basketball coach, is safety. Safety is super important as a coach. Got to make sure that all your students and players are always well, and if it's especially in this blazing sun, you don't get a heat exhaustion. So good to check on them and make sure they're alright.
Are you guys okay? Are you guys feeling okay? Yeah. Alright.
We will be getting to the full interview with Coach Darren right after this, but before that, I will be narrating through his sessions to give you guys an insight as to what he does during his trainings. Here, he conducted a one-on-one drill with an offensive advantage.
Good. Good try. Nice. Good. Good job. Next. First to 3. After every drill, we drink up.
Next, he covered some defensive footwork.
Slide. Hands up. Okay.
And he topped things off with some shooting techniques.
2 fingers is to guide where the ball goes. When you follow through, it's high above the rim, right? Means you are shooting too high, right? So this is to adjust the angle of the shot. So with these 3 techniques, go and adjust your shot.
And before he let them go, he did a debrief with them to remind them of the drills they did today and reinforce some of the tips that he has taught them.
Okay, for the tennis ball drill, you can go and find yourself a teammate or partner. Alright, so remember, if you can't remember all the things, right, go and write it down of the things that we do today. Alright, so that you won't forget. Ken, any questions for me?
Darren also kept himself accountable to the parents, telling them how their kids were progressing and what are the things they might be working on in the future.
This group, a bit more elite, so can train more advanced stuff.
And fortunately for us, he had a back-to-back session moving up to the older boys, which means more advanced drills.
Nice, good job. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
So after starting off with some high cardio shooting drills, he moved into a more advanced drill to help get them downhill.
Under drag, split. Okay, so under drag, split, cross, layup. Ready? Let's go. Pass properly. Let's go. Read through. Yes, good. Layup. Good.
And for these older players, he was a bit more strict with them.
Freeze. Gahi, come back. We got to fix this, yeah? Watch me. Okay, so over here, rip through. Here will be same leg, same hand, under drag. After the under drag, you got to hop and split to that cone. You want to split to the basket, you want to attack that direction, right? So after the under drag, you got to split. So from this angle, you're attacking this angle, right under drag, you got to split to the other angle already. So the cone is there. So you got to be attacking this cone, right? This area, you want to, if there's no defender stopping you here, you will go all the way, right? But now there's a help side here, or there's a defender here. So you reach here, crossover, left hand, layup.
And the rest of the training was working off this very same drill, having counters to counters, like a pull-up jumper or even a crossover.
Okay, so finally, after a long day of coaching, I have Coach Darren here. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Coach Darren from Hustle Basketball Academy.
How long have you been coaching for?
I've been coaching for 6 years.
Why did you start Hustle Basketball Academy?
Firstly, for the love of the game, I want to give back to the younger generations, like the things that I learned throughout my playing career.
Okay, now we are back on the mic using my pen. So what's your biggest struggle?
Biggest struggle would be availability of courts, especially like during this period, which is like the monsoon period.
Yeah, I totally understand when it comes to the monsoon season. Even for my Bruno sessions, you guys know, I have to cancel them, whenever it rains. So it's always a sad day whenever it rains. Besides the courts, any other struggles you face?
As a startup, the recruiting of student phase is also a challenging one for me. But through word of mouth from parents and students, that's something that I was slowly overcoming and was able to manage.
So what do you think is the most important part about trying to recruit students?
For recruiting, I think it's the quality of training and things that I want to give back to them or teach them.
Now that we know struggles of being a basketball coach, I want to find out what is your philosophy when it comes to coaching.
My coaching philosophy would be having a growth mindset in terms of like how much do you want to grow. Also having a purposeful training. I think everything that you do, things that you train, there must be a purpose. And for the third philosophy would be hustle. I do believe that hard work beats talent.
As a coach, and you've been a coach for 5 years now, and having your own academy for the past couple of months, what does your day-to-day look like as a coach? I think that's something that a lot of us are interested in.
For my weekdays would be having afternoon sessions, which is CCA.
How many schools do you coach now?
Currently it's 3 schools. If there's one-on-one sessions, I will squeeze in one-on-one sessions if I can. For night, there will be trainings, like personal training, because I'm still playing competitively. Weekends will be morning sessions, then afternoon we'll have youth trainings.
Last question I have for you is, do you have any words or advice to the people that are watching that aspire to be coaches or even just players of the game?
For aspiring coaches, coaching is not an easy task. There's a lot of things that you need to consider. I think if you really want to be a coach, I think you have to study the game so that you can impart all the things that you know to the students. There will be players that like you, there will be players that dislike you, but if they are both gonna be motivated by you and continue training, that's a good thing.
Great words from a very wise coach, coaching for the past 5 years, and even now has his own academy. Thanks, man. Thanks for your time.